Good morning, everybody. It's Gavin here at Sarah Bedke's hubby. You can actually see that there's a little bit of fog around this morning. I'm at the East End truck stop. I got here last night. I put a video out last night just on my where I put videos of driving around and what I see. But yeah, it's quite a foggy morning this morning. Not much to see at all. The traffic is very, very hard to see. It's going to be interesting getting out. And that's what I'm carting south. As you can see, the standing coils on the B trailer and the scrap metal on the A. So yeah, it was quite a trip last night. 9 hours of driving from Townsville last night. And here I am this morning. So once again, I'm going to have just 16 ounces. Well, I'm lying. 20 ounces. Hang on a second. I'll change that. Okay, it's 18 ounces now. So I'm going to have the watermelon sweets. This is the charged one, and because I've only ever had it in a litre, I'm going to let you know what it's like in the 18 ounces of water. I'm suspecting it's going to be very much more like chewing on a piece of watermelon than not. Well, it's certainly a much darker colour. It's certainly a richer colour. Normally it's a lot lighter. Oh yeah, you can really tell a taste of watermelon in that. That's pretty amazing. Wow, that's pretty cool. So with these watermelon ones, a bit like these are keto, gluten-free, dairy-free, and kosher certified. So that's pretty good. It ticks a lot of the boxes for a lot of people. There's only 45 calories in it. Only 5 grams of carbohydrates. It's got vitamin B6. B12, calcium 170 milligrams, magnesium 235 milligrams, and sodium 850 milligrams. So got taurine, fermented lysine, and CMed 100, which is an inner bark of a Uncaria tomentosa, and R-beta hydroxybutyrate. I know I butchered that. Citric acid, and it's all natural flavours. Caffeine, stevia extract, xanthan gum, vegetable juice for colour, and a beta carotene for colour. Right. So the caffeine equivalent in this is a 12 to 16 ounce cup of coffee. So obviously it's a delivery system. It helps get the goodness into your bloodstream, just to help get it in there a little bit faster. It's not going to make you zip around and do headstands or anything of that nature, although today I could really do with that. But another one of the noisy locals. But at any rate, the caffeine is a good start to the day. So instead of having sugar and milk, which also has, even though it's got good stuff in it, it's got a lot of sugar in it, which is putting extra calories into your body, which turns into fat ultimately, unless you burn it all off in that day. You have 2 or 3 cups of coffee, and you can start to expand a little bit. So that was a vice of mine a long time ago when I was in the the police. I used to drink far too much coffee, 4 and 5, 6 cups a day at work. So almost every hour I was sucking down a cup of coffee, which is not good for you. So anything to excess is really, really bad. And particularly when you're on night work, you'd be really sucking that stuff down, and yeah, it was just terrible. You know, you almost were mainlining the stuff as though you're stuck to a drip and just mainlining the stuff into you. That's just really, really bad for your health. And unfortunately, a lot of police officers do have a lot of health issues because the nature of the job is a very stressful job. So I take my hat off to the boys and girls in blue. Yeah, they have a very, very dangerous job to do. It's usually not thanked, and they do the best they can with what they've got. So, you know, good luck to you all, boys and girls who are still in it. I couldn't do it, and I take my hat off to anybody who can do it for, you know, their full working career. It's very much a political thing these days. At any rate, at the end of the day, if you don't like the police, that's your issue. However, the first people you call when you're in dire need of assistance because somebody else is trying to hurt you is generally the police. So you know, I've even experienced where bikies, big tough bikies, call the police because they just need help. So that's just the nature of it. So be nice to your coppers, your ambos and fireys. They all do terrible jobs. Not as in do a terrible job, but they do jobs that are terrible, and they see some really, really horrific things. So just cut them some slack, eh? Our military people, they too go into harm's way for us. So we have one day a year, Anzac Day, that we thank them. Really, we should be thanking them 365 days a year. You know, but their job's hard enough. So I'm going to pretty much leave it there. The watermelon sweets, when it's a lot more concentrated, is absolutely sensational. On a hot summer's day, which today is not, this would just make, on ice, would just make the most amazing summertime drink. Sitting beside a, sitting on the beach or something like that, on ice, I could just imagine. It would be absolutely sensational. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you guys all take care. If you're out and about on the roads and it's foggy and it's the weather conditions are not 100% clear, so you can see the road really, really well, for goodness sakes, back it off a little bit. Stay safe. No trip's worth dying for, and I really look forward to catching you all again really soon. So you guys all take care, hey? Bye for now.